Hello everyone. Welcome to my stream. It's been a busy weekend, or actually, it's been a busy week. So, yes, glad that we are on today. St. Charles says, "Hi, everybody." Hello, St. Charles. Welcome to the stream. I know it's been a couple weeks since we've had one, so yeah. Let's see. Sweet Dream says, "Hello, Miss Mara." Hello. SH says, "Hello, lovely goddess." Hello, welcome. I know it's been a while since I've done one of these, so it's really good to see everyone and kind of just, I don't know, chill and chat with you guys for an hour or so. Let's just tilt this down a tad. That looks good. Yay. Okay. What has everybody been up to? You guys know, if you've been watching my social media and my community tab here on YouTube, that I just came back from Las Vegas. Flip Flop says, "Hello." Hello. Brandon says that you still have sexy feet, Miss Mara, and I still want to rub those sexy feet. Thank you. I think my feet will always be my feet. Period. So, yeah. Newsflash for everybody, if you guys haven't seen my community tab recently, I will be only uploading or live streaming on Saturdays around 1 p.m. Pacific time. I was a little late today, which is why, it almost looked like I wasn't going to be on here, but I am. But for the rest of the year, I'm kind of like taking care of certain projects and pressing sponsorships that need to be done on the side, some of which that I'm posting elsewhere besides YouTube. So just be patient and I will still be able to connect with you all the same way. SH says, "I've been enjoying your barefoot dance videos." Wait, on this channel or on my Goddess Mara channel? Justin says, "Hey, how are you, mistress?" "I'm doing well. Thank you for asking." Liam says, "Hello, miss. Long time no see. You are early for me, not Sunday evening, Monday morning." I know. So, as I just mentioned, Liam, I am going to be posting / premiering videos or live streaming here on YouTube Saturday, 1 p.m. Pacific time. So no Sundays for the rest of the 2021 year. Just because I have to catch up with a lot of personal projects, and then I have some sponsorships that are due soon. So I have to take care of those, and some of which are not going to be on YouTube, but I have other stuff coming, like leather gloves, for example. So, Gregorio says, "Hello, Miss Mara. You were a very sexy succubus." Oh, thanks. And I think too sexy because my short was restricted. Graham says, "Good day, ma'am. Hope you are well. Just eating a curry." Ooh, I love curry. Is that an Indian curry, I'm guessing? Because you have more of that cuisine in the curry form in the UK, I'm guessing, rather than Japanese curry. St. Charles says, "Greetings from Disneyland. It's a 1:22 DTT, Disney Daylight Time." Disneyland? Wait, are you in line? How are you watching my stream while you're at Disneyland? SH says, "Goddess Mara channel." Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I'll be posting more there soon. I know I've just been so busy, you guys. Like, it's kind of crazy. Like, you don't see my life. You only see a sliver of what my life is when I post stuff on my community tab or on my social media. accounts, but you don't see like all the other stuff that goes in the background, you know, the admin, the plans, the traveling, like pre-travel plans, just a lot of stuff. And you know, I'm a creative type, so there's a lot to do all the time because I just have all these ideas and then I have to schedule out when I want to execute each of them. Eddie says, "Hey goddess, hello." Liam says, "Is there a particular leather you love?" Man, it's really hard not to love like lambskin or calfskin, but I try not to. It's tough because like I've mentioned this before in another live stream. Like I I love leather because of the smell, the texture, the softness, like the look. It keeps you warm, like all these stuff. But it also comes from an animal, and unless it's like ethically sourced, then I don't know. You know, I have mixed feelings about it. So lambskin and calfskin though are like the softest that I found. So it's really tough to like, you know, I'm just stating my preference from what I've felt of the products that are out there. So Billy says, "Hi, mistress. When are you giving your sub the next workout? Lol." I can do it soon. I've been trying to do one more often just because he doesn't work out or like stretch by himself. You know what? I have an idea of a live stream. Would you guys comment below if you guys would be interested in me versus my sub in a plank position, like a plank contest? I think that would be really fun. Oh my God, to see us both suffer. But also, it's a contest, so. Okay. Graham says, "Yes, indeed, Indian style chicken jalfrezi." I don't know if I'm saying that right. Jalfrezi. That sounds almost like a mixture of Indian and Italian, at least the way I'm saying it. Alex says, "What up, Miss Smiley Face? Hello. Nice to see you on here." Liam says, "Well, I mean, if the animal is going to be eaten anyway, the leather is up for grabs." Yeah. So like I eat meat. I'm not a vegan, but I love vegan food. And I think ethically, like, you know, I don't know what goes behind the scenes in every farm, but I try to go to good restaurants with like good rapport and good reputations that, you know, locally farm their stuff, free range as much as possible. And then, you know, like you mentioned, if this is the same concept I have for hunting. If you were hunting for food, I think it's fair game. Like if you're gonna go and kill an animal to eat them for nourishment, and you're gonna use every part of the animal, like, you know, the natives did, or, you know, some tribes still do, then I'm totally fine with it because at least you're honoring the animal. You're giving thanks to it, like extending your life basically. You're like sacrificing the animal's life in order to prolong your own. That's basically what it is. But if you're just like, you know, hunting for sport, I'm not for that at all. I'm super against that. And I think that it's even worse if you want to do that kind of thing as like a trophy, you know, like, hey, look at that lion behind me, you know, that I had taxidermied because that's my trophy. Like, that's terrible. That's awful. Don't do that. Don't support that. Billy says, "Interested." I feel like you're the only one that's interested in that one though, for now. Liam says, "Making Japanese curry was something I liked to do. It was a fun time." I love curry in general, but Japanese curry, there's something about it. Yeah, it's different from Indian. They're both really good. Like, yeah. Indian curry is really great with chicken tikka masala because the essence of the chicken is like super smoked, which adds to the richness of the curry. And then Japanese curry has like hints of like apple in them sometimes that make it kind of like a really great cozy autumn, like end of summertime to autumn and winter dinner meal, and it's great to share with other people too. I also like with curry that it's like almost like a thicker like sauce stew base, and so you can like eat it with a bunch of carbs like rice or you know, baked bread goods, things that can help soak up the sauce while you eat it. Ugh, it's so good. Okay. St. Charles says, put the sub in 6-inch heels and make it walk 45 minutes on the treadmill. That would be good for a short. I don't think I would do it for 45 minutes. Like, no one would do that for 45 minutes, not even runway models. They might be light because they don't weigh anything, and they may look really elegant in heels because they have long, thin, you know, profiles, but I don't think anyone actually likes to walk in heels willingly. It looks great, but that is a torture device, I think, of the modern age. Billy says, can we see how many kicks below he can take? We can all count for you, lol. Oh, you could go to iwantmara.com for that, or check out my other clip store because I have plenty of those. I have one where I'm wearing boxing gloves and going to town on a sub. Or I could do that live on my OnlyFans. If there's enough people who are interested, I will do that on my OnlyFans. Alex says, happier topic. How is life? That's really generic, Alex. Life for me is interesting. That's kind of why I wanted to title this live stream Thoughts for 2021, because I feel like it's ending like super quick. I just sent out my newsletter. If you guys are not subscribed to my newsletter on dominamara.com, I'm going to type that here. Because can you guys believe that it's already the end of the first week of November? Like, it's crazy to me how fast it's going. Like, this year just went whoosh. And I don't know why, because last year, like, time went really weird. It was like really slow, but also kind of fast because of COVID. And now it's like, where did it all go? But yeah. Travel notice. I'm going to be going into the Inland Empire, which is still in Southern California, but it's east. And I'll be there from November 12th to the 15th. And I'm available for bookings. I have a really lovely hotel room there, accommodations. And let's see. I'm going to be spending Thanksgiving with my family, but they're coming here to Southern California, which is really nice. And December is kind of up in the air right now. I have a couple places that I might be going to, but I haven't officially stamped those dates yet, so I'm not going to release it until I've made the decision. Navakash says, how are your feet? Are they still pretty? They haven't changed. But, you know, thanks for inquiring. Liam says, I just love cooking. I love eating. Enter Dance. Enten Dance. 90% says, hello, Mistress Mara. Hello. Welcome to the live stream. Alex says, it still feels like early 2020. Yeah, I agree with you. It just feels like that point in time just like paused and like we never, like we're stuck there. But I don't want to be in that mind space, so I'm not going to say we're stuck anywhere. Like, I'm not going to wish that on anybody. Always progress forward. Chisata, oh, yeah. Chisata says, I know your name, was your name Ethan or something? I feel like it was Ethan. It's been a couple weeks, so I'm just going to call you by Chisato for now. Says, Amazon scammed me by selling me a book that was in awful condition. Don't use Amazon for used books. Could you get a refund for that, though? I feel like you could have just taken a photo and been like, hey, this is what I received and this is not what I paid for. Like, I recently did that with an item. I was like, this is not what the photo looked like. And they're going to give me a refund, and they didn't even ask for the item back, so... Eddie says, 2021 is ending so fast. Feels like I've been traveling in time and space and woke up to reality now. Yeah, except reality isn't as great now either. It's like not back to normal yet. So I'm excited to see how 2022 is going to look like, because I feel like everybody thought last year that this year was going to be like the you know, everything's opening up and things will get back to normal. Yes, everything kind of opened back up, but we're still wearing masks. People are still asking for vaccination cards. Some people are choosing to get boosters. Like, it's crazy still. So, yeah. Okay, yeah. Ethan has confirmed that his name is Ethan. And they also said, I did get my refund, but it was a hassle. Yeah, I mean, kind of sometimes is. And he also says, when will you travel to Canada? Canada, I've been to Canada several times, but never for work. I would like to go, though, because there are places that I want to visit and people I want to see and meet in person. So, yeah, it's going to happen. I don't know when, but because I have like 4 places that I want to go at the top of my list right now. 3 of which were international travel that I had to cancel in 2020 because of the pandemic. I'm going to call it pandemic because I think it's freaking hilarious. I heard a Filipino woman say it that way, and it was like, I'm going to say that from now on, and I don't care if people think that I don't know how to say the word pandemic. But yeah. So Canada, unfortunately, is not on my top 5 at the moment, but it might be in my top 10. So that's still good. Liam says, I do wonder, not sure if I asked that, but what do you think of Pony Girls? Oh, I love almost any pet play, I feel. I think pet play is super adorable, and I feel like people can really be their own vision of what kind of pet they want to be, because pets have personalities. So like, people just need to really dive deep into that section of who they are, and if they really resonate with a certain animal, I feel like go for it. And it's really fun if you guys haven't tried it yet. Amy says, hiya, smiley face, hello. Okay, I'm gonna catch up to all your guys' messages, I promise. All right. St. Charles says, are there any spaces in Riverside? There used to be one that was like under construction for a while, but then they never opened. And I don't know if it's because they couldn't get the licensing for it, or like management was not great with communication. I feel like it was a lot of things that happened, so the short answer to your question is no. Okay. Eddie says, keep this live stream apolitical. Not sure. Oh, because not sure asked under the Democrats. Okay, anyway. Yes, this whole channel is going to stay as apolitical as possible, because this is not what I'm here for, and this is not what I bring other people here for. Okay, Navakash is asking, what kind of things can you be booked for? If you go onto my website, dominamara.com, you'll be able to see the list of services that I provide. I guess it's not really a service. They are the interests that I offer. And then also, if you go onto my YouTube channel and go onto the playlist titled Interviewing Mara, I will talk about certain things in more depth. Liam says, I do wonder You are dumb by trade, but can someone be a professional sub? Yes, I've actually answered this previously. So when I started at a house, they had 3 levels. They had a sub, a switch, and a dom. So you can be any of those things in the real world. And you can also overlap with other types of SW work or S work. Some people go even further and, you know, offer full service, if you understand what that means. I do not do that though. Nothing against it, just not my thing. Alex says, I still have to say you have such beautiful hands. Oh, thank you. So, as I mentioned earlier, I think it was before you arrived, I will be putting out a video soon with leather gloves, and my hands will be in it, obviously, as well. So, look out for that. Liam says, I just think pony girl outfits are the best and most beautiful outfits on people. They are, but they're also, like, there's so many pieces to, like, hardcore real, like, pony play anything. Like, the people who actually have, like, hooves and, like, the bridle and the reins and the saddle and the whole shebang, like, there's so many pieces to put on one at a time. Like, I'm pretty sure it takes them, like 10 to 30 minutes, depending on what material they're wearing as their base. Like, some people even wear latex underneath all of that, like a full-on latex suit, and I'm just like, I don't know how you do it. And then the horse head and the tail, oh my gosh, it's like, it's a whole thing. But good on people who can do that and who can afford the materials and the outfit, because it's pretty pricey because it's so specialized. But, you know, hopefully you buy something that'll last you a good amount of your lifetime. Florentine says, hello from France, Miss Mara. Hello. I just recently went to a French restaurant in Las Vegas. It was so good. Yeah, French style. They actually have it. They have a location in Napa Valley as well, but I never got a chance to go every time I was there because I had reservations to other places. But yeah, French food is definitely in my top 5. Carl says, hello, my favorite sexy, very dominant mistress. Hope to become your permanent sub one day. You gotta start by booking me for a session first. Bram says, hello from the Netherlands, Miss Mara. Crown, double pink heart, red heart. Oh wait, here, I have my own emojis. They're called Mara emojis. You guys can be part of my memberships and also be able to type these in the chat. Okay. Oh gosh, I have to keep up. All right. Eddie says, I understand there are crises happening here, and they're under the okay, let me reread this. I understand there are crises happening here, and they're under the current administration, but this chat is not for politics. Oh, yes, I agree. The one thing I will say about, like, voting and stuff, like, if I didn't have to choose either, you know, elephant or donkey, I would go for the Libertarian or the Green parties, just because they're more in line with what I believe in personally. But voting for those other, you know, categories, unfortunately, isn't really going to do much. It's kind of like a wasted vote. So, yeah. St. Charles says, at Liam, most pro subs are female. That is correct. Yeah. Yep. That is correct. All right. Amy says, would you be so kind as to put heels on, please, mistress? Yes, for a lovely $5 to $10 super chatter super sticker, I would be happy to do that. I have a lot of shoes. You guys know I have a lot of shoes. I have over 100 pairs. Like, I have so many shoes. I was gonna do a video on like different styles of shoes that I have, like wedges, like booties, like ankle boots, and like the peep toe boots and stuff like that, or like the sandal heels that have the peep toe and stuff like that. Oh my gosh, some of them are so far in storage right now that I don't even want to dig that up. That's how bad it is. I really need to start selling some of them, like, because I don't wear all of them. Or I could donate, I guess, but yeah. David says, hello, Mistress Mara, how are you doing? I'm doing well, thanks for asking. I hope you are too. Stan says, hey, Imperatrix, black heart, red heart, smiley face, been a while. Yeah, nice to see you. Alex says, best outfit for face sitting. Oh man, like a great bodysuit. I love bodysuits. They're like swimsuits, but sexier because they're made for like not necessarily getting in water, but you know, if you mix water sports into that, then it's a free-for-all. But lace works really well too. Like a lace bodysuit, latex bodysuit, PVC, leather, like you name it. Bodysuits are great, I think. Because that way you could get a little bit of material and then a little bit of skin. It's fantastic. All right. Mattia says, good evening, ma'am. By Italy. Ah, wait, how do you say? Is it buona noche? No, wait, that's, dang it. Okay, wait, hold on. My Italian's not as great as my Spanish. Good evening in Italian. Oh, yeah, buonasera. Oh, damn it. Oh, man, I'm losing it. See, this is why I love traveling, because I get to actually greet people and thank people in their language. That's like the first thing you ever learn is like how to say good morning, good day, good evening, and then, you know, goodbye, thank you, all that stuff. Where is the toilet? Yeah. Okay. But yes. Welcome to the stream. Graham says, I do apologize. I neglected to mention how profoundly beautiful Mistress is today, Red Heart. Oh, thank you, Graham. Always sweet. B. Dan Fran says, Mara Trix might be a better title. Ooh. I almost read that as The Matrix, which I'm not against either. Have you guys seen the trailer for Matrix 4? I think it's gonna be interesting. I like the concept a lot. Also, Neil Patrick Harris is in it, so I'm just like, what are you doing in here? But yeah, I wonder what his role is going to be. I didn't watch the trailer because I was like, they always put the good fighting scenes in there and then it's like ruined for you, or at least for me. Like, I like it to be a total surprise, and then I like to make my judgments afterwards. St. Charles says, pony girls look nice in a tight corset and nipples. I feel like that's, to me, more like kittens and puppies. Most ponies that I've seen are like full on, like you don't even see their skin because they like to really be in it. Like they look like a pony or a stallion. Oliver says, show feet. Show super chats and super stickers first. I'll show you mine if you show me yours. All right. Shan says, Goddess, I saw you in a dream yesterday. Sunglasses. I hope it was a good dream. Eddie says, best answer there, Goddess with heart eye emojis. Liam says, since used undies is sold, you can sell used shoes. Oh yeah, I do. I sell like everything. Pretty much everything. I didn't actually used to sell like toe dust or like foot dust until it was like asked of me, because I was like, who's going to want that? But people have bought that toenails, you name it. I was like, are they gonna put like a spell? Like it almost sounds like ingredients for like witchcraft. You know, in a cauldron, you know how like they say Eye of Newt or whatever? Although Eye of Newt was actually a code name for something else. It was like another herb or something. It's not really an Eye of Newt. So anybody who has cast spells before and actually used Eye of Newt, bad, because that's poor animal. And second, do your research, because back in the day they had to be more secretive because witches were burned. All right. Graham says, an excellent idea for a video, ma'am. I'm sure it would be popular. We'll see. I feel like you never know until you put it out there, you know? David is asking, so how did it go in Area 15? It was awesome. I spent like, I went there at 2 p.m. No. Yeah, 2 p.m. and I stayed there after 10 p.m. Like, it was such a long day. But I had an amazing time. So if you guys go to Meow Wolf's installation, which is called Omega Mart, and it's so genius because if you look at their logo, it says Mega Art, which it is. The whole installation is like 2 levels of fun. And on top of that, you get to solve a mystery on how the place became the way it was. So I did that for like 4 hours. And then I went to Lost Spirits, which is a distillery, and got to see how they made rum and tried different types of rum and whiskey. And they're still building, and they are going to be opening a restaurant for like with a tasting menu. So I went there for a tasting menu of like their rums and whiskey, but next year they're going to be opening a restaurant part that will also pair with those things. So that's really exciting. They were supposed to be done by the end of October, which is why I kind of scheduled this whole thing. But then, of course, knowing the pandemic and how things are delayed due to that kind of schedule, then, yeah, it's pushed back. But it's okay, because the tasting was beautiful all on its own. Mattia says, yes, buona notte. Have you ever seen Italy? Yes, I visited Rome, Florence, Venice, and Milan. And I tend to return. I also was there during the Venice Biennale, which was like in, I don't remember the year. It was a while ago, but it was awesome. It was either 2016 or 2018, one of those years. Krishma says, love from India. Yay! Thanks for joining the stream. Okay, so B. Dan Fran says, in a Bobbleson session, do you prefer a victim is restrained or instead able to fall down into the fetal position? I like them to personally be restrained first, just because, like, you know, depending on how much of a warm-up they need, sometimes I don't give them one, depending on their preference or their experience. They literally can't do anything, so they're like stuck there, and, you know, the most they can do is try to twist their body away from me. But that's part of the fun. And then towards the end, I'll release like either their arms or their feet. So slowly I'll take away the restraints, and then they can fall however often they want, because I'll always tell them to get back up. And if they can't, they get punished more. And then it usually ends up on the floor anyway. Like, they'll be on the ground and it'll end up being like a trampling thing. or a stomping thing. Stan says, haha, I can imagine myself as a brat-ish kind of sub. Like, for example, when I'm supposed to massage your feet, Miss Mara, then I would tickle you slightly in hoping for a punishment. Yeah, but see, if you're looking for one, if you're looking for a punishment, You don't get the punishment that you usually are seeking. So it doesn't work. I've played this way before. I know how all of you think. Alex says they want to clone you with your foot dust. They would have to have an immense amount of finances for that to happen, like a personal laboratory, if you will. And if they do have that, I mean, I would love to visit and meet my my other half. Eddie is asking, you mean Area 51, David? No, Area 15. It's the flip of Area 51. It is an art warehouse that they've turned into multiple stores of things that you can experience, such as VR, like a roller coaster hanging thingy where your legs are just like moving on a track. There's a lot of cool stuff. Go to my community tab or my social media, Twitter at Mara Domina. I will type it in here. And, oops, nope, wrong. And you will be able to see some of that stuff that I took photos of. All right. Matthias says, how would you like to be called, Mistress, Goddess, or Madam, etc.? I prefer, I have a video that you should watch. If you go onto my channel and you go click on the videos tab, go search the titles that I use, because I have 7 titles that I prefer. And one of them is Domina, one of them is Miss. I think the easiest is Miss Mara, just because it like rolls off the lips really easily. It's really quick to say, it's quick to remember. I feel like Domina is like, that's already 3 syllables. And you know, Goddess is good. I feel like those 3 are kind of my main ones that I have people call me, just because I kind of associate different things with each of those in play. So go check that video out, because I have like a little bit of a philosophy that goes into why I choose those titles. But thank you for asking. Okay, St. Charles says, lol, make callus potion. Oh, make potions with callus dust. Oh man, that's so gross. I don't want to know what people would use that for. It's not my thing to partake in that personally. David says, no, Eddie, it's called Area 15. It's almost like a nightclub. Yeah, it turns into a nightclub in some areas too. Get it? Areas. Area 15. All right, I'm so funny. Shan says, that dream, angel. Love emojis. Wow, Goddess, you punishing me badly, but I love it. Yep, that was a good dream. Graham says, I visited Rome and the Bay of Naples. Ooh, I haven't been to Naples. I want to visit the south of Italy, like Tuscany and stuff like that. Just because obviously the wineries, but also the awesome sun that you guys get there, and it's like off the coast, and it's a bunch of things. Like there's also, I think, a castle over there that I really want to visit. Somebody told me about that, and they visited it, and they're like, I want to have a party here, and I was like, do it and invite me. Alex says, just doing my workout. So how many squads? You mean squats? How are you asking me to tell you how many to do? I would say do as many as there are comments in this live chat. You're gonna have to scroll and do one for each one. That'd be awesome. And as more pop up, you're gonna have to keep doing them. So everybody keep commenting. I'm so mean. But that's what I get paid for. Okay. B. Dan Fran says, thumbs up. Stan says, haha, true. Alex says, a session with Miss Mara, and Miss Mara version 1 sounds awesome. You know, if I had a clone of myself, dude, I wouldn't need anybody else. Like, I would be my own camera person and model. Like, you know how many things I could get done with 2 of me? Like, so many things. It'd be great. Also, but yes, the content that I could create with myself, like just put a camera on a tripod and just roll that. And we would both think the same things. So, man, I wouldn't even need a partner in life because I would know how to just like please myself, you know? Anyway, Mattia says, thanks. You're welcome. Leanne says, I'd rather call you Alien Overlord. Oh my gosh, what is that thing that I just watched that was aliens. Oh man. I just watched something that was like, had to do with aliens. Oh, okay. If I remember it, it'll come to me. But yeah. Area 51. Or Area 51 and Area 15. Aliens. David says, what's your next travel, mistress? So I'm going to go to Inland Empire, which is still in Southern California, but it's east. And I'm going to be there from the 12th to the 15th. So I'm leaving to go there next Friday. And then I'm going to be spending Thanksgiving, so from the 24th to the 29th here in Southern California, but I'll be with family, so I'm not going to be available for sessions. And then like on the 30th, I'll be available again. And then December's kind of up in the air. But if you follow my community tab and my social media, I will let you guys know when I'm going to be doing stuff. And I also just sent out my newsletter earlier this morning, which is pinned to the live chat. Because I send a newsletter every month just to keep you guys updated. B. Dan Fran says, more comments! Every time I see the word M-O-A-R, like more spelled that way, I always think of the meme, like the Kylo Ren meme. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? The more! It's so great. Okay. Eddie says, remember St. Charles, feet are sexy when they're clean and pampered. Can deal with a little roughness, but not gunk or stinky feet. Yeah, I mean, I personally am the same way, but you would be surprised to how many people want the latter. Alex says, okay, so I'm gonna have a steel butt until tomorrow. Hey, you asked. I'm just giving the people what they want. And also myself. Myself first. Graham says, the castle sounds intriguing. The Bay of Naples area features sites such as Vesuvius, Pompeii, and Herculaneum. All fascinating. Yeah, super rich in history. And I have a video on my channel titled Touring the Getty Villa. That villa is based off of Pompeii and his actual residence from back then. So it'd be cool to see the original in person one day. Matthias says, I find the title of Goddess. I will watch. Yeah, I like, oh, the title got, I think, okay, so let's see, title. Yeah, it's, here, I will link it right now. Just because it's a really important video to me, so go check that out. But also watch the title Goddess, because that one's like, it's a really good one too. Okay. Brian says, I just started watching the TV program you made, which is on Channel 5 in the UK. It deals with subs and dominas. I'm wondering how you came to take part in it, and was it financially rewarding to make? It was fun to make for sure, just because I was able to like tell my side of my story, like how I started, but also like what my favorite things are, and to introduce my personal play, like a personal submissive. You know, and a lot of people get to, like, a lot of people I feel like with commercial work like this, where, you know, you're trying to tell everybody like this very niche side of you, and like how I've made it a commercial business too. So by mixing that with actual personal lifestyle was really great for me. Just because, and that's kind of the reason why I started this YouTube channel too, is so that other people can get to know me as a person and then get to see this other side of me. You know, I put my personal sub in here to help me with some live chats by helping him stretch or work out or whatever. Anyway, they reached out to the company that was curating this TV show reached out to me personally, and I worked with them. They are based in the UK, and you know, it was great. I would do it again. I would love to make it a series, actually. Eddie says, also, Mr. Krabs says more many times. Oh yeah, there's so many SpongeBob memes. Like, it's crazy how many there are in the world. Like, both like static images and like compilations that people have created. It's nuts. But also, to be fair, SpongeBob has been around for like ever. And is still going strong. David says, oh yeah, I never told you that my birthday, well, but need weeks after Thanksgiving. Happy early birthday? I don't know what that means, but yeah. Graham says, yes, I watched your Getty Villa video, man. Most enjoyable smiley face. Yeah. I've been there like 4 or 5 times now. Probably my 5th time, actually, that video. So, goals. Max Media says, which do you prefer, princess or queen? Queen, because queen is already at the top. Princess is like, she has to get married to be able to receive the title queen. Queen has more power too. Princess is just the heir. Like, yeah. But I guess they live the benefits without having to do any of the work. Alex says, do you have a manager to deal with stuff or just you? I am my own boss, so I answer to me. If I ever got big enough where I needed to hire people, I mean, that will be something that I will deal with in the future, and I'm pretty sure you guys will also experience like different names. So I would be introducing like, this is my assistant, blah, 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 you know. But I would still be managing everything just because it is my business, you know? B. Dan France says, Queen also did Under Pressure, which is cool AF because Bowie. Oh, yeah. Well, you're talking about Queen like whoa, that was super dyslexic. Freddie Mercury. Oh, my gosh. Okay, but also that guy could hit those notes. My gosh, his range. Oh man, R.I.P. He can sing. And wasn't he like, he was like ethnic or something. Freddie Mercury. He was British, but he like, yeah, he was Parsi Indian. That guy could sing and perform. That's why like their songs are classics. Like the Beatles, yeah, sure. Almost every song was like, you know, a hit, but Queen, this is like also what people all sing to in karaoke. Okay. Alex says, Medi Furkery. Great dude. I can imagine someone doing a prawn with that. If somebody hasn't done one already, I'm pretty sure. BD France. Oh my God. Oh, okay, yeah. I said BD Fran. I can't read anymore, guys. Like, I'm so tired. I'm exhausted. This week was like so much. Okay. B. Dan Fran says Zanzibar. Yes, thank you. Okay, before I like make myself more of a fool because I'm like super I can't even read right now. I'm going to ask if there's anything else that you guys want to talk about, because I do actually have, I'm meeting a new potential female sub, and she's going to be treating me to sushi. What is it with female subs and like sushi? Is it because it's like, oh my God. I feel like that's like a thing, you know, that occurs a lot in my life. But anyway, Graham says Freddie's families were I don't even know how to say that. Okay, Zoroastrians. That sounds so weird, saying the O and the A right after each other. Zoroastrians. Okay, there. Which is quite unusual for Britain. Yeah. He had an unusual background. He was definitely one of a kind. Graham Krishma says, Queen, as in we will rock you. Yeah. And we are the champions and somebody to love. Okay. Alex says, is her name Jenny Mercury? Dude, if I was him and I had a kid, I'd probably name her that. I name all my kids that kind of rhyme with Freddie. So they could all be blank E Mercury. That'd be so funny. Oh man, can you imagine if you had like 10 kids and you had to call each of them like different things, but they all end in E? Oh man. B. Dan Fran says, more Bulbason inquiry. If the bottom needs to time out or cry, is that still fun for the Dom? Of course it is. I love making them suffer. And they have before. And guess what? After they cry, they still get back up. I even hand them a tissue. I just like, here you go. Wait, here, I have one. I'm like, here you go. Okay. Eddie says, see you later, goddess, and have tons of fun this weekend. Oh, this is going to be like a really relaxing weekend. I have some stuff to do. Like, I have to film the rest of that leather glove video, and then after that I have photo shoots I have to take care of. But other than that, I will. Thank you. I hope you guys have a lot of fun this weekend too. Graham says, that's the one, Krishma. St. Charles says, that Queen family sing-along they had last week on ABC was a disappointment. I don't watch ABC, so I don't watch TV. I just watch streaming sites and stuff like that. B-Dan Fran gives a wave. Alex says, Benny Mercury. Krishna says, we will rock you is so famous in India. I feel like it's famous everywhere. Krishna says, my dad has 9 siblings, lol. Wow, he was a busy guy. Yeah, I mean, I don't personally want any children, but if I ended up ever wanting them in the future, I would definitely either consider adopting or, I'll just play with other people's kids. I feel like that's the easiest. It's the least for the most, I don't have to deal with childbirth. I don't have to deal with raising them and housing them and feeding them, but I will get to treat them occasionally, and everybody will think I'm the coolest aunt because I will spoil them, but they're also not my children, so yeah, that's the best. Okay. Graham says, incidentally, ma'am, your thumbnail for this stream is particularly pretty. Oh, thanks. Smiley face. Yeah. Yeah, so I think, let's see, looking at the calendar for next weekend, like I mentioned before, if you guys had missed it, I am only going to be premiering videos or live streaming Saturdays, 1 p.m. Pacific time from now until the end of 2021. And so this week obviously is a live stream. Tomorrow there is no live stream. Next weekend I will be in the Inland Empire, so I'm probably not going to be able to live stream, but I will have a video up for that Saturday. The week after that, I'll probably live stream. And then the week after that, because it's going to be Thanksgiving weekend, I will have a video. So enjoy that as we go through November. Let's see. St. Charles says, I heard that Zoroastrianism originated in Persia. Yeah, that's correct, because he's Parsi and Indian, so that makes sense. Mercury may have had some Iranian blood. Yeah, definitely. I think he was mixed, so. Graham says, the world's loveliest aunt, Red Heart. Thanks. I don't know if I want to be known as that, but I'll definitely be that. I'll be like the crazy witch lady. But like crazy in a good way, in the best way. Not like the crazy cat lady. No, we don't do that. But I do plan on having cats in the future. Krishma says, like Aunt Robin in How I Met Your Mother. Oh, you mean Mrs. Robinson? Oh, no, wait, no. Oh, Aunt Robin. Oh, Aunt Robin. Oh, yeah. Sorry, I thought of The Graduate. I don't know why I thought of that instead. Mrs. Robinson in The Graduate. Aunt Robin and How I Met Your Mother. Okay. Or Monica in Friends. Yeah, those were cool girls. They're kind of the more sporty type, but they're like very ultra, they look really feminine. And they're like really down to earth. I like those characters. B Down Fran says, cats are way better than worrying about mice. Oh, yeah. Gross. Also, there's like these videos that I saw on YouTube with like owners, like they're it's so funny. They have like these insects in the house or like in the hallway or something of their buildings, and they like hold these cats and they're like, go, and they'll throw the cat, or they'll like reach the cat up to the ceiling, and the cat has to like kill or eat the, like, you know, because their hunting instinct takes in, and they like swat out or kill the insect. And they're like, one guy, he held up this cat and the cat wasn't doing anything. It was just staring at the insect. And he was like, do your job. And then eventually the cat got the thing. It was just like looking at it though. It was so funny. Okay. It's more funny if you watch it. So go find it on YouTube. Graham says, crazy witch lady is completely acceptable. Smiley face. Yeah. But, you know, crazy can mean a lot of things. When you say crazy boyfriend or girlfriend, you know, people get that kind of bad connotation. So I'm clarifying that it's not that. Okay, David says, if you'll excuse me, mistress, I have to go because we're going to the movies today. See you soon. Ooh, what movie? Comment below what movie you're going to see. But I actually have to head out too because I have to be there soon. So thank you all so much for watching and joining my live stream today. It was so wonderful to see you all. Look, we already went for an hour. It like goes by so quick. But make sure you are subscribed and turn on notifications so that you know when I post new content out. I post videos every Saturday or live stream at 1 p.m. Pacific time. And don't forget to follow my, join my memberships too. I have 2 versions of memberships here on YouTube. Go check those out afterwards. Follow my Instagram, Twitter, TikTok at Mara Domina. Last comment, B. Dan Fran says, my cat patrols the veggie garden in the summer. Brings us a dead rodent almost every morning. Well, at least you know that you won't have rodents eating your crops. So they're great pest control. That's what Disneyland does. They like release a bunch of cats after hours so that they don't have rats. Which is so funny because their mascot is a damn mouse. Besides the point, anyway. It's just ironic. Graham says, thank you, ma'am. Stay safe, everyone. Yes, stay safe. Much love to you all, and I will see you all next time. Bye!